TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network. I am Abigail Lukwade, and this is Africa Now. Hundreds of girls from Zimbabwe's rural regions have joined the sex trade in recent years in urban centers. This is due to years of drought and failed crops in the countryside from the effects of climate change that reduces the chances of job opportunities. In Zimbabwe, it is a criminal offense to solicit for sex, which makes it difficult for young women to report wrongdoing against them to the police. France's Foreign Minister Jean-Yves Le Drian said on Monday that the conditions are no longer in place to continue to fight against Islamist militants in Mali, adding that the country would continue to fight against terrorism in neighborhood countries. President Emmanuel Macron has asked to reorganize French troops in the Sahel region. France has already cut the number of troops in Mali and is also considering withdrawing its troops from the West African country. Now, separatist rebels in Senegal's southern Casamance region have released 7 soldiers who they captured last month in the Gambia. The soldiers were captured on 24 January during a clash with the MFDC separatists, in which 4 other soldiers were killed. The Senegalese army denied allegations that they were seized by the rebels after crossing to Casamance to pursue the separatists. Sudanese security forces shot dead 2 protesters on Monday in a crackdown on rallies against last year's military coup, medics said. 81 people have died since the start of the protest back in October following a military takeover led by Army Chief Abdel Fattah al-Burhan. Now, Chakib Khelil, the temporary head of Tunisia's national radio, was on Monday relieved from his position by President Kais Saied, the presidency announced in a statement. He did not mention a replacement for Khelil. In July last year, the president seized absolute control over both executive and legislative authority, and his critics accused him of seeking dictatorial powers and undermining the rule of law. This is your digital-first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You're watching Africa Now. More stories coming your way after the break. So stay tuned. Welcome back. President George Weah on Monday called on Liberians to embrace unity and reconciliation as he launched year-long celebrations of the bicentennial of the arrival of the first free black Americans in 1882. The former slaves arrived in Providence Island, now the capital Monrovia, in 1822 as part of a mission by the American Colonization Society, which aimed to reduce the number of free blacks in the U.S. by settling them in Africa. As few as 3 major criminal groups are responsible for smuggling the vast majority of elephant ivory tusk out of Africa, according to a new study. Researchers use analysis of DNA seized from seized elephant tusk and evidence such as phone records, license plates, financial records, and shipping documents to map trafficking operations across the continent and better understand who was behind the crimes. The trial of a Kenyan lawyer accused of bribing prosecution witnesses of the International Criminal Court is due to begin in The Hague. Paul Chikeru faces charges of hindering the administration of justice by corruptly influencing witnesses regarding the 2007-2008 post-election violence cases in Kenya. He denies the allegation. Still on judicial matters, an Algerian court on Monday sentenced in absentia ex-Energy Minister Chakib Khelil, who served under former President Abdelaziz Bouteflika, to 20 years in prison on corruption charges, local media reported. The Sidi Mohamed court in Algiers also fined the longtime former minister, who served for half of the Bouteflika's 20-year tenure, $2 million. Now away from judicial matters. 2 people have died after a cargo train crashed into a truck at a railway crossing north of Zambia's capital, Lusaka, on Monday. The truck was coming from Lusaka and its driver failed to stop at a railway crossing in Kapiri Mposhi, a district some 200 kilometers away from the capital. And that is Africa Now. For more updates, visit our website at www.tostvnetwork.com. Follow us and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Remember to subscribe on YouTube. To stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network, I am Abigail Lukwade. Thanks for watching.